Good day everyone. So today I will be discussing the different research designs. So we will have a quick overview of the designs, and we will have a review of the research designs for the practical research 1, which is the qualitative research, and later we will proceed with the discussion on the research designs for the quantitative research. So before we discuss with the different research designs, let us have first the definition of a research design. So when we say a research design, it is a framework that serves as guide for every researcher so that the researcher can conduct the research appropriately following the methods that are suitable for the subject matter and the setup of their studies. It is like relating the research design to the blueprint for architects and the pattern for the dressmakers. Without patterns, without blueprints for the dressmaker and architects, then the output will not be that good. Same is true with the research. So every researcher, they need the research design. So the general classification of research design according to Pollitt and Hungler 1999 is presented in this way. So for practical research 1, that is qualitative research, so I guess you have encountered these words: the phenomenology, ethnography, grounded theory, and others will have case study, narrative inquiry, and historical. So that's for the qualitative research design. On the other hand, quantitative research design is subdivided into two, experimental and non-experimental. So later on, you are going to identify why is it called experimental and why is it called non-experimental. So I'll discuss first the non-experimental. Generally, non-experimental is just like descriptive. For other authors, they would just relate or connect it with descriptive or the other name for this. So descriptive or non-experimental could be in the form of survey, correlational, ex post facto studies, comparative, evaluative, and methodological. So later in the part 2, we will discuss each of these research design. And for the experimental design is subdivided into three: the true experimental, quasi-experimental, and pre-experimental. Among these three types of experimental, the pre-experimental has the least validity, while the true experimental has the highest validity. So the true experimental is further divided into pre-test and post-test control designs. Post-test only control group design. And for the quasi, it could be non-equivalent control group design or time series design. For the pre-experimental, it could be one-shot case study or one group pre-test, post-test design. But there are also categories of research which are not just the same with the way it was categorized by Pollitt and Hungler as explained a while ago. So in this case, there are also authors that categorize the research into three. It could be based on application of the research method or the use of research, and the others would categorize the research according to the purpose of the research and based on the types of the data needed. So we will discuss what are those research design that will fall under each kinds of groupings of the research. So for the use of research, it could be basic or pure research. So when we say basic or pure research, you are just simply doing research because you want to increase your understanding or knowledge about something. So normally it deals with concepts, principles, or abstract things. So we want to know more about a certain topic or a certain phenomenon. So that is just simply basic or pure research. On the other hand, it could also be applied research. if you are doing research because you want to make positive changes in the society, meaning to say you are doing research because you want to improve or you want to make positive changes in the society, that makes it applied research. Again, for the use of research, it could be the basic or pure and then the applied research. And that is for the use of research. Second, the way of categorizing research is based on the purpose of the research. So it could be descriptive, descriptive in the sense that you are just simply describing or defining what is being studied. So you are just going to give a general picture of what is the topic that you are going to study. Next, it could be correlational research. So correlational, meaning you want to find the relationships or connectedness of two factors, circumstances, or agents called variables that affect the research. So for the correlational, you need more than one variable so that you can have correlational. Generally, it's two or more. It could also be exploratory or formulative. So when we say exploratory, you are going to conduct it to have a better understanding of the existing problem, but you will not have a conclusive result. So you are just going to investigate further so that you can gain better understanding. So that is explorative or formulative. Next is explanatory. So for the explanatory, your goal is to explain unexplored aspects of a subject and details about what, how, why of the research questions. So that's for the explanatory. And the last, for the based on the purpose, action research. So you can connect it with applied research. So that would become action research if and only if the purpose is to obtain results that will bring improvements in the system. So generally, there is an existing problem, you want to find solution so that you can improve something. So that's action research. So those are the 5 categories of research based on the purpose of research. Next, based on the types of data needed. So it's just the same with Pollitt and Hongler. So according to the data needed, research can be classified as qualitative research if you are gathering non-numerical data, so no numbers involved. Generally, it's non-numerical data. And is the quantitative research is the opposite. You are dealing with the numbers, measurement, like numerical, something that can be written in numerical forms like percentage, fractions, and numbers. So those are the two categories of research under the types of data needed. So that would be all. Thank you so much for listening, and please wait for the second video on the research design. Thank you so much.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get the new video updates.